TV soap news and spoilers say that in the sultry, tension-filled world of Beyond the Gates, where emotions run as deep as the shadows cast by the towering mansions and whispered secrets, the intricate dance of relationships takes center stage. At the heart of this drama lies a trio of characters whose intertwined fates threaten to unravel in a storm of passion, betrayal, and heartbreak: Eva, Tomas, and Kat. The question on every viewer's mind is whether Eva's relentless pursuit of Tomas will culminate in a forbidden tryst, and if so, whether Kat's fiery temperament will ignite in a blaze of fury upon discovering the truth. Let us delve into this intoxicating saga, exploring the motivations, desires, and potential consequences that could reshape their lives forever. Tomas, with his chiseled jawline and soulful eyes, has emerged as the quintessential, nice guy, in the opulent world of Beyond the Gates. His charm is undeniable, yet it is his steadfast loyalty and moral compass that have endeared him to Kat, his devoted partner. Recently, however, the arrival of Eva, a femme fatale with a magnetic allure and a penchant for mischief, has thrown a wrench into the delicate balance of their relationship. Eva's bold attempt to kiss Tomas during a moonlit encounter by the estate's rose garden was a moment that sent shockwaves through the audience. The air was thick with tension as her lips hovered dangerously close to his, her intentions as clear as the starlit sky above. Tomas, ever the gentleman, gently but firmly rebuffed her advances. With a voice both tender and resolute, he explained that his heart belonged to Kat, his longtime love, and that their friendship, though cherished, could never cross into the realm of romance. "Eva," he said, his eyes reflecting the weight of his words, "you're a dear friend, but Kat is my everything. I can't betray that." His rejection was a masterclass in restraint, a testament to his unwavering commitment. Yet, in Eva's eyes, there flickered a spark of defiance. A silent vow that this was not the end of her pursuit. Eva's disappointment was palpable, her carefully constructed facade of confidence cracking ever so slightly. The sting of rejection lingered like a bitter aftertaste, but rather than retreating, it seemed to fuel her determination. Eva was not one to accept defeat gracefully, especially when it came to matters of the heart, or, perhaps more accurately, matters of conquest. Her rivalry with Kat, a simmering undercurrent throughout the series, added a layer of complexity to her actions. Was her pursuit of Tomas driven by genuine affection, or was it a calculated move to undermine Kat, her long-standing adversary? The answer, it seems, lies in a tangled web of both. Kat, with her fiery spirit and unapologetic intensity, is a force to be reckoned with in Beyond the Gates. Her love for Tomas is fierce, a blazing fire that consumes her every thought. In a recent episode, the audience was privy to a deeply intimate moment between the couple, where Kat, emboldened by her desire, attempted to take their relationship to a new level of physical intimacy. The scene was electric, candles flickered in the dimly lit bedroom, casting shadows that danced across the walls as Kat's hands traced the contours of Tomas's shoulders. Her eyes, filled with longing, pleaded for a connection that transcended words. But Tomas, ever the cautious soul, gently pulled away. "Kat, I love you," he whispered, his voice heavy with emotion, "but I'm not ready yet. I want it to be right, for both of us." His hesitation was not born of disinterest but of a profound respect for their bond. For Tomas, intimacy was not merely a physical act but a sacred milestone, one that required both partners to be fully aligned in heart and mind. Kat, though momentarily crestfallen, respected his boundaries, her love for him deepening in the face of his sincerity. This moment, however, did not go unnoticed by Eva, who had a knack for being in the right place at the wrong time. From the shadows of the estate's sprawling corridors, she observed the exchange, her mind racing with possibilities. If Tomas was not ready to consummate his love with Kat, perhaps there was an opening. A crack in the foundation of their relationship that she could exploit. Eva's scheming mind began to weave a plan, one that would test the limits of Tomas's loyalty and Kat's patience. Eva's character is a study in contrasts, a woman of undeniable beauty and charisma, yet driven by a restless ambition that borders on obsession. Her history with Kat is fraught with tension, a rivalry that dates back to their teenage years when they vied for the same social spotlight. Kat's natural charisma and effortless charm always seem to outshine Eva's calculated allure, leaving the latter nursing a grudge that has only grown with time. Now, with Tomas as the prize, Eva sees an opportunity not only to win his heart but to deliver a devastating blow to her rival. Despite Tomas's clear rejection, Eva remains undeterred. Her interactions with him are laced with subtle flirtations. Lingering glances, playful touches, and carefully crafted compliments designed to chip away at his resolve. In one particularly charged scene, Eva corners Tomas in the estate's library, the air heavy with the scent of aged leather and forgotten stories. "You can't deny there's something between us, Tomas," she purrs, her voice a velvet caress. "Kat may have your heart, but I see the way you look at me when you think no one's watching." Tomas, caught off guard, struggles to maintain his composure. The truth is, Eva's words strike a chord. There is an undeniable chemistry between them, a spark that flickers in the quiet moments when Kat is not around. But Tomas is no fool, he recognizes Eva's game for what it is. "Eva, you're playing with fire," he warns, his voice low and steady. "This isn't about us. It's about you and Kat, and I won't be a pawn in your feud." Yet, as he walks away, a shadow of doubt lingers in his eyes. Could Eva's persistence eventually wear him down? The question that looms over beyond the gates is whether Eva's relentless pursuit will lead to a moment of weakness for Tomas, a moment that could shatter the fragile trust he shares with Kat. The possibility of a clandestine rendezvous between Tomas and Eva is a tantalizing prospect, one that would send shockwaves through the narrative. Imagine the scene. A stormy night, the estate cloaked in darkness, rain lashing against the windows as Eva and Tomas find themselves alone. The tension that has been building for weeks reaches a crescendo, and in a moment of vulnerability, Tomas succumbs to Eva's charms. The camera lingers on their entwined figures, the weight of their actions palpable in the silence that follows. Should such a betrayal come to pass, the fallout would be catastrophic. Kat, with her fiery temper and fierce loyalty, would not take kindly to such a betrayal. The discovery of Tomas and Eva's indiscretion would likely unfold in a dramatic confrontation, perhaps in the grand ballroom of the estate, where secrets are laid bare before an audience of shocked onlookers. Kat's rage would be a force of nature, her words cutting like a blade as she confronts the man she loves and the woman she despises. "How could you do this to me, Tomas?" she would cry, her voice breaking with a mixture of anguish and fury. "And you, Eva, always scheming, always stealing what isn't yours." The aftermath would be a tangled mess of emotions. Tomas, racked with guilt, would beg for Kat's forgiveness, his heart torn between his love for her and the undeniable pull he feels toward Eva. Kat, meanwhile, would grapple with her own pain, questioning whether she can ever trust Tomas again. And Eva, ever the opportunist, might revel in the chaos she has wrought, only to find that her victory is hollow. Winning Tomas's body does not guarantee his heart. As of now, the story remains poised on the edge of a knife. Tomas's loyalty to Kat is unwavering, but Eva's persistence is a constant threat, a siren's call that grows louder with each passing episode. The audience is left to wonder, does Tomas truly have feelings for Eva, buried beneath his declarations of devotion to Kat? His refusal to cut ties with Eva entirely suggests a complexity to his emotions, a possibility that he is not as immune to her charms as he claims. After all, if his heart belonged solely to Kat, would he not have distanced himself from Eva long ago? The dynamic between these three characters is a microcosm of the larger themes of Beyond the Gates: love, power, and the destructive force of envy. Eva's pursuit of Tomas is not merely a romantic endeavor but a power play, a chance to assert dominance over Kat in a game that has been years in the making. Tomas, caught in the crossfire, must navigate his own desires while upholding the values that define him. And Kat, ever the passionate soul, must decide whether her love for Tomas can withstand the trials that lie ahead. As we await the next chapters of this enthralling saga, one thing is certain. The story of Eva, Tomas, and Kat is far from over. Will Eva's scheming lead to a moment of weakness that changes everything? Will Kat's fiery spirit consume her in a blaze of vengeance, or will she find a way to forgive and rebuild? And what of Tomas, the man at the center of this storm? Will he remain true to his heart, or will temptation prove too strong? The answers lie in the episodes to come, each one promising more twists, more heartbreak, and more of the delicious drama that has made Beyond the Gates a must-watch. For now, we can only speculate, our hearts racing with anticipation as we imagine the explosive consequences of a single, fateful night. One thing is certain, in the world of Beyond the Gates, nothing is ever as it seems, and the price of love is often paid in betrayal. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV soap news and spoilers for more updates on Beyond the Gates.